I think this feature is a must-have for every other gimbal. What's up guys, Feiyutech AK2000, and today we're going to do a video review for this Feiyutech AK2000. So first of all, I would like to say thank you to Feiyutech for sending me out this gimbal so I can make a video review for you guys. So you guys need to know this is not a paid review or something like that. They sent me this gimbal for free so I can make a video review for you guys. So I will make some pros and the cons for this gimbal. So you guys need to know if this is worth your money buying this gimbal or some other brand. So for some quick specs, this gimbal can take up to 2.8 kilograms of payload, so there is no problem handling those little bit of heavy setup camera. And also this gimbal is also have a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, so you can connect your gimbal to your camera and also to your smartphone. So the battery life of this gimbal can take up to 12 hours if you balance your camera correctly and this one, but I haven't tried it yet, so I cannot assure you it can take up to 12 hours, but some of the reviewers said it can take up to 12 hours or 11 hours, something like that. So what I love about this gimbal is no other than the LCD touch panel. You can change your settings on the go without using your cell phone, something like that, without touching your camera. You can change the settings of your camera like ISO or your exposure compensation, and also you can change the white balance just on this LCD screen panel. And you can also change the settings on your gimbal like the sensitivity or something like that. You can change also the payload and then some other settings that you wanted without touching your smartphone or your camera. And also they have put a magic wheel on this side, so you can use this one if you wanted to use the axis, the movement of the gimbal. You can also this one is also used for some autofocus. You can also use it for some zoom in, something like that. So just like some other gimbal, this one have a joystick and some power buttons here. This is one for on and off, and also for recording your video, and your shutter release button and some function menu. And if you want to do more settings, you can just use the LCD touchscreen panel. So for the build quality, from top to bottom, it's made from aluminum alloy, and also some other parts here are made from plastic, and also the internals are made of plastic. So you guys know this gimbal is built into beveled angle, so you can see your screen while you are filming. So for you Manfrotto user out there, this one have a P501 quick release plate, so you can easily switch this to your tripod and back here to your gimbal. So if you guys don't know, I have installed a Manfrotto 323 quick release plate on this gimbal, so I can easily remove the camera and put it back on without rebalancing the gimbal. So just like some other gimbal, this one has some basic function, but this one has some AF full follow. The HF is for coarse to follow, the TF is for coarse and pitch following, and the LK is for the lock mode. So if you're a big fan of time-lapse, you can easily set the settings here on this LCD touchscreen panel. You can point your camera from A to the B where you want it to finish it. You can also set the minutes or hours on how long you wanted your time-lapse. So if you guys want to control the camera by using a gimbal, there are some included shutter release cable, so you can attach it to your camera and to your gimbal, so you can use it to control your camera. For me, I prefer using the smartphone app, the Feiyutech application that you can download at the App Store, so you can communicate the Wi-Fi of the camera and also the Wi-Fi of the gimbal to each other, so you can easily set the settings by using just the LCD touchscreen of your gimbal. You can set the settings of the ISO, white balance, and everything like that. You can use the record button or the shutter button of the camera without touching your camera. So if you guys don't know, there is a USB under this quick release plate. You can charge your camera and also can power up the autofocus. So for storage, you can detach this gimbal into two, so there's no problem storing this gimbal. So for the pro and cons of this gimbal, let's talk about first on the pro. So for me, for under $400 gimbal that can take up to 2.8 kilograms of payload, I think this is worth the price. So for the second one, I guess the best one of them all is the integrated touchscreen panel because you can change the settings of the gimbal on the go without touching a smartphone, and you can change the settings of your camera by using this LCD's touchscreen panel. So for the third one is the battery life. You can use this gimbal up to 12 hours, so for those time-lapse shooter out there, there's no problem shooting time-lapse for this gimbal. So for the cons, I think when you are going to use this into low angle like this, you cannot choose a more higher setup, because if you are going to use like the Rode Pro mic, because it's big and it will going to mount on this motor. The second cons is that this quick release plate, if you are going to remove this quick release and to take up your camera, you are going to rebalance it again. So that's a slightly cons for that. So guys, for a little problem on this gimbal, so if you guys look at this one is going to tend to loosen up like that, but I have a solution for that. You can add some washer so it will be tightened so it won't loose again next time. So for the second problem is the tripod. It's a little bit stiff, you can see. I don't know if they made it like that, but for me, if you can put the tripod on the ground more faster, it's much more better. So for the final, is it worth buying this gimbal? So for me, if you are going to buy your first gimbal and you have a $400, I think it is no-brainer on not buying this gimbal, because it has everything. It has 2.8 kilogram of payload that you can use for your future camera if you are going to start, and it also has a 12 hour of battery life, and also have the best feature for me, I think, is the integrated touchscreen panel, so you can change your settings on the camera and also the gimbal settings without touching your smartphone or your camera. So thank you guys for watching this video review that I made for you guys, and I hope you like it. And if you are interested in buying this gimbal, they sent us a 10% coupon code that you can use under the description down below, and there's also a link that you can click if you want to buy this gimbal. So thank you guys for watching my video. Please kindly subscribe on my channel so we can make more future review for you guys. And this is your boy Red, aka Hit on Fireplace, and we're out.